This is the mapping program on Drone Deploy. This is the map mission shown here that I flew the other day. Sunday, perhaps? Yeah, I was sick yesterday. There's 178 images in that mapping mission. And I'm just going to go ahead and upload them, and we'll see what we get from those photographs. While we're here, this was a good time to mention this. We parked right here Sunday, and we did our little follow test out this road right through here, turned around right here, and went back. So this field right here was the one that was mapped as far as mapping missions. But you can see the fields I have to fly around here. This one was pretty much sown in grass Sunday. This one had been stripped. This is some of the others there. Some over here, some over here. Here, here. Down through here's more of them. See, there's just plethora of fields around here to fly. Now we'll go back because I'm using Drone Deploy's map here to make my statements, but this is what we'll be filling in with the map data as soon as it's processed, and it says here still processed. So this is the generated map data, and it's becoming more and more useful to me to do these missions and the results I'm finding. If we look at the elevation real quick, that's about right for this area, because right here this is kind of flat right here, but this is a hill. There is the top of a hill right here. This house is on top of a hill, and I think that's the owner of the sod companies. This is the sod company. This is some of their fields. This is more of their stuff. They got those look like RVs. Not sure what's going on there, but then there's more sod fields back here. But anyway, that is exactly representative of that ground. It sort of slopes right to left this way towards Clear Creek and away from the road. This is kind of a little hill right here. Not much. And also I'll go back and I'll run a mapping mission on this field over here, which was completely, basically devoid of sod Sunday, completely harvested. No, not completely. There were some strips in it, bad places, I guess. But I'll go back and do that one, and then we'll generate another mapping mission over there. Maybe I can add it to this one. We'll see. But anyway, and this I found very interesting. When I clicked plant health, that is pretty darn representative of that field in a way. There's these swaths through it where they've gone through with the machines and picked up rolls of sod. I mean, that's how they harvest. But I will get some regular videos in addition to a mapping mission on the field on the other side of the creek. And I'll show you this grass here, because this grass, it's the end of this November. Close. But this grass right in here Sunday looked like golf course. I mean, it was just great. I was telling Pam, we were both kind of shocked at the condition of the grass. Now, we know they mow it every day, and my opinion is that keeps the plant small and the roots growing more and more and more and more. And then when they roll it up into the sod rolls and deliver it, when it's put down, the plant's all ready just to grow and use what it's got in those roots to survive the shock. But that's my humble opinion. But I'll show you again some video in the next few days of that actual sod in those fields, and it is just really It's beautifully mown and it's beautifully green, just lush as all get out. Pam and I were discussing that it must be a winter type of grass, and I don't know if they grow different species of grass, winter grasses, and sell those, and grow summer grasses and sell those. Because this field over here was completely harvested when we were there Sunday. And of course, I don't have any videos. But this field is not as patchy. It does have some patches. I think the red ones here are valid. But the rest of this, some of this I'll show you, it's just really killer grass. Now there's a little side of a hill here, and that plant life there doesn't show well. I'm not sure how drone deploy is doing this map. There was no filters of any kind used. And this is the trees down Clear Creek, which are totally bare right now, which that might be truly representative. Because if I take the map off real quick, this is the Google Earth map from weeks ago, from whenever. I'm sure there's a way to tell. And then this overlaid data right now is fresh from Sunday. By the way, that field was, I saw that someplace. Oh, 30.4 acres. If I was parked right here to fly, this field right here is 30 acres inside that mapping mission. Now looking at this field right here, if you take this field and rotate it at 90 degrees, well, rotate it minus 86 and it would be kind of this direction there. It's almost the same. That's another 30 acres right there. This field here's another 20 acres in this field. That's 80 acres right there in that field. I'm not in Google Maps, so I can't go up and use the tool to measure around this. I'd say that's 80 acres right there. That's a nice little flying field. And they don't mind you landing on the grass with your airplanes and stuff. They just don't want you driving on them. They don't want any use of any glow fuel. This is an AMA field, American Modelers Association. It's a flying club, a sanctioned flying club. They don't want you using any kind of fuel, electric only, at this field. And that's just so the grass isn't leaked on or whatever. But other than that, they don't mind if you land your airplane on the grass, and they sure don't mind if you land it on the dirt. As long as you don't drive on it. If you crash way out in the middle of it, they do ask you to pick up your pieces. And don't mind you walking across it to pick up your pieces. They ask that you try to go to a perimeter and walk as short a distance in to your pieces as possible, but that's very reasonable. I think this is just a wonderful place to fly. Thousands of acres here, all around, all these different places. They're all sod fields. Some of them have been farmed. These in here, you can see, been farmed. Harvested, I guess you would call it. Anyway, so I'm starting to get some idea with this mapping program, which I can't afford. They want $159 per month to subscribe to this service. That's their cheapest service.